All right, shalom, all my monarchs. This is Brother Maciel bringing you another Seed of Your Code video. What I'm showing y'all today is that Chaka Zulu, he was not an Israelite, and he hunted Israelites. I want y'all to pay close attention to this Caucasian doctor who is working on all these brothers that you see right there. Them are the Hebrew Israelites right there, all them people there. And he was hunting them at the time. And this doctor right here is helping them and fixing them because they got away and was harmed, either sick or so he's, like I said, he's helping, assisting with them. But just let's pay close attention to what he's saying. He's gonna say a lot of interesting things. So yeah, just sit back and enjoy. All right.
But Lieutenant Francis George Farewell was not to be pushed by the rantings of a disgruntled Lord Charles. Knowing the value of careful planning for an expedition such as he was putting together, he meticulously sought out people he knew would be of value to him, which brought him into contact with me. A meeting which I might add would change the course of my already eventful and extraordinary encounter with Africa, and indeed would change my whole life.
Hello, Mr. Finn. This is Lieutenant Farewell. We sent a message to your lodgings about the possibility of joining Mr. Farewell's upcoming expedition to Natal.
As my medical adjutant and superintendent of cargo, Mr. Factor tells me that your experience in both areas is quite extensive.
I got the message, yes. They say it prevents infection, though after 4 bouts of malaria, I'm beginning to doubt its efficacy.
Malaria? Is that what they have?
That and sundry assortments of yellow fever, dysentery, cholera, and diseases of the soul that are far harder to diagnose and almost impossible to cure.
That's because they put a whooping on us, y'all. That's
why. The
why.
grace of God that any of these people will reach their as yet unknown destinations alive. Or maybe it's His will that they don't. So, Lieutenant, why are you venturing into those forsaken regions?
What do you know about a man named Chaka?
Look at that.
Does that answer your question, Lieutenant? The Masari tribe, Umulos, Lubis, Unus, Yunguanis, countless others, the banished of Southeast Africa, fleeing Chaka's spears, going straight into the arms of the white slave traders and the British troops on the borders of the Cape Colony. In a way, Lieutenant, they are the ultimate victims of recent history. If you'll favour my comparison, they are the wandering Jews of Africa, fleeing the Pharaoh Chaka into the Babylonian captivity of slavery.
Then, if this empire is quite vast, and I'm told that it is, then the Pharaoh must be giving his people something in return for their fidelity, or they'd all be wandering.
Have you read Faust, Lieutenant?
Barlow's, Bacon's, Lessing's, or Goethe's?
Touché. What was Faust given in return for his fidelity? There's a legend, Lieutenant, amongst the native witch doctors, of a child, a prophetic child. They say he'll bring with him an era in which the name Amazulu will signify terror and death. Many people see Chaka as the incarnation of that prophecy.
Oh, come on, Finn. You're far too intelligent to believe in that kind of hocus pocus, surely.
I've seen that child, Farewell. Not in flesh and blood. In the eyes of the Fingos. In the eyes of these prisoners.
Well then, tell me now, how do you suggest we go about stopping this diabolical child? Stake through the heart on the eve of the full moon?
If there's no other way, Lieutenant, then we will have to kill him.
Well, I don't think we're going to be taking many stakes with us, but possibly might find ways of doing the same thing less bloodily. You going to be with us?
Are you going, Mr. Fector?
Oh, yes, Mr. Finn.
Then yes, Lieutenant. I may as well be with you. And may God help us.